Sweet Guluva tried to tell Mshini she doesn't give people a chance, and guess what? Mshini didn't give him one. Anyways, Selah. So, guys, welcome back, my babies. Hope you guys are doing fine. Welcome back, my darlings. Without wasting too much time, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure your notification bell is steadily on, and please do not forget to like and share this video while we dissect on the drama going on with the housemates. Okay, too much brigade. There's too much drama right now. So, you guys remember the gist from the previous video where I gave you guys the gist on how Mshini called the housemates together and the drama within, right? So, the Big Brother and Zanzi page posted it saying the same thing that Sweet Glover tried to, tell Shini that the same thing you said you don't like, that you don't like when people do not give you a chance to talk. You did the same thing to me, which the page also put it here saying that even if Mshini did not give Sweet Glover the chance to talk. Guess what? Honestly speaking, some of the Mshini fans actually won my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because if you've been following me, you will know that I am this person who feel like if your faith is wrong at something, learn to admit it. Do not cover it. Learn to admit that your faith is wrong. It does not mean you're not standing your faith anymore, but this is you seeing wrong and calling it wrong, because of course your faith is not perfect. So what you do is, oh, this thing my faith did is wrong, but I am standing here with my full chest. I love people who do a thing as this one. That is why I would always respect people who say things. That's why when I go through my comment, I look people, I be like, wow, this person is quite reasonable, because I get to see you reason from a neutral stand, knowing fully whether I know that person is starting a particular housemate. I fall in love with such persons, but right now the social space is filled up with so many people. So far you're standing a housemate, they would drag you, say things to you because of you said something about their faith, which is something I as a blogger face every day, which I don't even give an F about that. It is how people have decided to reason. But you see, the Mshini fans really won my heart, especially the side of the reasonable ones. Guess what? They called out on Mshini about her misbehavior. As Lesedi says, I will not let Stanship blind me. Mshini doesn't listen. She interjects and is not willing to hear you out when your opinion is different from hers. Those traits I think she should change about herself. It is not cute. I saw this and I feel like bringing this lady out from my screen and give her a very good, cute kiss on her cheek. I love people who are so reasonable, who can call a spade a spade. But most of you guys cannot. Rather, you will find Mimi whom you will drag when you Mimi say, see what your favor have done. Hey, Mimi, get this one out of my mouth. Get my favor out of Wahala be like bicycle. So yeah, kudos to this set of Shini fan base who called her out. And guess what? Cabrin says, hope you still know you're voting Mshini to win. And she replied and says, I am voting Mshini no matter what. You see, when I saw this, I am voting Mshini no matter what, I felt like yo. So there are reasonable people out there. So there are. You called us and said, oh, my faith is actually, she has this character that I do not like. But you see, voting, I will vote her like no man's business. I love that. So they were just saying it. I honestly think she's been in situations where she has been accused of things she didn't do, could be from childhood. So she's always trying to defend herself, always on defense mood. She always interjects when she feels attacked. Love her, but she definitely needs to work on it. You guys are winning my heart. Mshini fans, you guys are winning my heart. Not all, though, sets of reasonable ones. Please, in all fan base, all the fan base that have sets of reasonable people, I am rooting for you guys. I am chilling with you guys. You get it? I am on your side, okay? And Lesedi says, I really wish there was at least one person in the house she was willing to listen to when they advise her, because it is not looking good. Hopefully she will learn outside. Nay, you're a sweet girl. You are a sweet girl, that's all I can say. So guys, these are the reactions. Someone says, I think she's just a kid that needs some serious growing up. That is it. So people were just dropping their 2 cents. It's so good to see that while this lady said that, so many people agreed to her, and we not get to so many people dragging her saying, why are you saying that about Mshini, knowing that she's your fave? Nobody was saying that to her. Just few persons. Okay, this one says, I hear you, but I feel like she struggles so much with articulation and formulating a coherent sentence. She is that way and she needs to work on it. I wish we can give them an opportunity to express themselves in their home language. Maybe it can help solve things quicker. Which kind of home language? Which kind of you don't want people like Mimi to get to hear what is going on in the house. At this point, I would need a translator if that happens. Please, they should continue speaking the English like that. We enjoy it like that, please. Okay. With who English, by the way? Who English? Yo, all right. Pink says if only all her stands were like you, they wouldn't look as dumb as they do. You see this thing now? I can say it to all fan base. If all fan base stands can be like that lady who started this gist, so many of you fans who standship has beclouded your sense of reasoning would not look as dumb as you look, because you needed to see how some of you all look when you defend rubbish, when you say things that are out of like. Sometimes I will see comments, I will be like, hey, Chineke na. So yeah, a huge shout out to that particular lady who said that, yeah, you have actually point yourself out to show yourself that amongst all the fan bases, you're standing upright. Yeah. Keep standing for Mshini, my dear. You're doing well. Mshini had got a good fan right there. So this person says, you think the rest of the people, and these are the set of people, you think the rest of the people who aren't dragging their faves, character flaws on the tier are blind and have no intention to correct it? I hope you get the affirmations you need. The same hypocrites who stand wahala. So these are the set of people. They find it like problem. I know many people will still come to the comments and say, Mimi, leave it like that for us. They will still want to defend. But all I would say is that lady who said this, she said the right thing, okay? Whoever did not see that what she has said is right, that means you are the set of what's it called? People that standship has beclouded their sense of reasoning, and we cannot help you guys. There is nothing we can do about that. Now, sit down, they look we did on this one. So yeah, guys. So afterwards, people were like saying the same thing about Mshini, that she really needs to work on her character in that aspect. Okay. Then Sweet Chocolate says Mshini doesn't listen, guys. We know, but we still like her. Angisho, exactly. Nobody is dragging that with you. Yes, she doesn't listen. Right? But you still like her. That is the problem you people have. When people call out on your fave's behavior that wasn't right, you people will feel like those people hate your fave. And that is not how life is. Is that how you people used to hate? Is that how you used to hate? Any which ways, guys, I think I would say Mshini Handler is one of the active handler that I actually love this season. I'll tell you guys why. So most of the things that happens in the house, she uses it on Mshini's favor. She would edit this video left. I've been observing this particular handler, the person handling Mshini's account. Oh my god, she does not let any situation pass by without addressing or saying her own 2 cents. So Mshini's handler says, though okay, through it all, Mshini chose to stay true to who she is. Being real isn't about proving a point, it's about knowing your worth and never compromising your character for anyone. Respect isn't just giving, it is reflected in how you treat others, and no matter the challenges, Mshini stood firm in her truth. This was what the handler put out here, seeing how people were coming from Mshini, how people were saying that she needs to work on her personality, in that aspect, guys, because we all have a part of us that we need to really work on. We are looking forward to, oh god, please, we are working on this thing and we need to change it, because nobody perfect, my people. All right, Flamboyant says it is infuriating how South Africans act like Mshini is the first ever to speak English like that, when tons of people from township speak the same way. We have had Bravo B, Makeke, Ace, Ntobi, Temba, and many more. Let's not add brand new, please. What is this problem about language? Like, what is it? See, this language, all this English is not our mother's tongue. Allow people speak the way they know. Please let people do their thing, I beg. There's no issue with that. So far we understand what they are saying, it is okay. All right, this person says, hi Bo, I just arrived. Why are we supposed to understand Mshini? How many left here? How many are left with her? Are we back to being 3? You guys need to calm down. That's just a call out on her misbehavior and it is okay. All right. And then this person says, people's true colors have come out to play and some are realizing that Nate is not that bad. Where is this coming from? Now it is trending on the social space that Mata is not wrong after all. Remember, there's been drag on Mata because of what she said about Nsuku, but it is given right now that Mata is not wrong after all. People are saying that, and you guys would see it. But first off, let me get this one from Truth Icon. It says, and you wonder why her baby daddy left her without looking back, even with all that her beauty. Mshini is dumb, doesn't listen, has serious comprehension problems, very disrespectful and insulting. No reasonable man will put up with this trash behavior. wahala be like bicycle. He choke, I be no choke. So the reason why Truth Icon is coming from Mshini right now was because of, if you listen to my first video before this one, the video I posted before this one, you would get it, because Mshini went to confront Nate with BK together. All right, then Truth says Sipasitle makes it clear she hates Nate, and I rate it. Nsuku hide it but pulls the string from the shadows, always using housemates to do her dirty work. Meanwhile, Nate, unbothered, shining and still the main character. So right now they're saying that Nsuku is low key, pinning and pushing Mshini to do some of the things she is doing. That low-key Nsuku do not like Nate, but she would not show it, but using someone else to carry out the work. That this is the same thing Mata had said. You guys remember Mata said she wanted to use her for whatever. That is why, Mata has been receiving drag on the social space, which even may have come to say, oh no, she actually did betray her friend. It was wrong. She would have actually have conversation with her friend. But right now, people have accepted that Mata was right with Nsuku, that Nsuku was trying to use her truly as a pawn to her game, and then she is already using Mshini for it. Guys, what do you think about that? And I remember one time when they were telling, that Sunday when they were telling BK that, oh, Nate is controlling him, BK also said Nsuku is controlling Mshini, if you guys remembered vividly. Uyanda Stan says, maturing is realizing that Mata was right about someone, but you all are not ready for that convo. Hope you guys are seeing it right now. It is trending that Mata was right all along. That is a trend on the social space right now. Mata clocked most of those housemates. In all her diary session, she was mentioning something valid, always. Yes, but she dealt with it all wrong. Shame. Otherwise, she was spot on. So you could see they are saying that Mata was right after all. It's just that the way she handled it was not really cool. She would have handled it in a different way. That is what people are saying right now on the social space. And then the girl says, Mshini is doing exactly what Nsuku wanted Mata to do to Nate. I am glad Mata had a backbone. Guys, you see, this is not just one person saying it. Neither is it the second or third person saying it. They are really chanting it on the social space right now. Now, you watching this show, do you think that is true? Do you think Suku is trying to push Mshini to the person she is not? Let me know in the comment section. Talking about Mata posted this and says, I am perfectly imperfect, and that is perfect enough for me. And then someone replied and says, why did you sleep on Saturday? You should have washed Guluva's hair. I am judging you. And then she says, Lord, ish. Please don't judge me. I wanted to help my brother Yazi, but I slept because I wasn't feeling well. In my mind, I'm like, you took this thing outside again because Sweet Glover complained that Mata did not wash his hair. And I know the reason why they are complaining is because that particular washing of hair stirred loads of brows. Jojo never rested with that washing of hair. So that's why people feel like if Mata had actually done it, we would have rested about, oh, he carried my head and put on his chest. All of those delusions wouldn't have happened. So aside that, there are many people sending sweet words to her, and it feels so good to see that they are saying sweet things to her. Let me just read few before I call it goodbye. You are enough and you are God's masterpiece. We'll miss your dance moves. May God open your doors and go before you in all you do. Block the negativity and noise. Be you always. And then Mata replied and says, wow, thank you so much for your beautiful words. It means so much to me. I deeply appreciate it. God bless you. So guys, I'm just gonna stop it right here, okay? I think we've actually spoken enough, and I want to leave the rest for you guys in the comment section. Please do not forget to like and share this video while you let me know what you think, okay? Your own 2 cents. I want to hear and listen to you, okay? Let's operate in the comment section. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Mwah.